I have studied the nature of kids' shows, also known as zombie makers, for a very long time. And a very long time, I mean for the past 7 minutes. Now, I have noticed a couple things, but I have only chosen a few to show you in this video. Now I shall dive deep into the reason why these appearing to be harmless TV shows can impact the child's mind and turn him into a slave of hell. Lord help me! Now, we shall start out with a very infamous one, which goes by the horrific name of Peppa Pig. What is up with this bacon maker? This monster? Here, I shall show you. Now, these types of forms of media do not directly interact with the viewer. And most of my examples do not directly interact with the viewer. Things like, Blaze the Monster is what would really impact somebody's lives. But for these ones, it's worse because it doesn't communicate. It communicates with imaginary characters, but it never communicates with the viewer, aka victim. Why is this horrifying? What this does is that it changes this young person's mind, since this TV show is meant for very young children who haven't been developed yet. And by watching this, they start developing the belief that these people are having such good lives and adventurous lives, and everybody's paying attention to them. But nobody cares about them, which means that their life doesn't matter. That can prompt horrifying things like not wanting to eat soup. Don't take this video off. I'm just trying to take your facts and turning them into reality. Now, that's the problem with Peppa Pig. One, if you put it in your eyes, then you are going to scream and cry. 2, it doesn't connect with the viewer enough. 3, what does it teach? Oh, I know what it teaches. Be afraid of stairs. That is only one step in the hypnotizing process. The next thing I would like to tell you about is misks. Now, what is wrong with PJ Masks? I can directly tell you everything about PJ Masks and why it's bad, because, like many people, I have suffered from it itself. PJ Masks is a hypnotizing show where 3 monsters go out on a rampage, destroying everybody who stands in their way. That alone is completely horrifying, like mice or something like that. They have weird powers that only animals have, and they use these powers to indirect fear and sadness, darkness into whoever gazes their eyes upon them. That is horrifying. Now, unlike Peppa Pig, which usually starts out with an introduction saying, "Hi, I'm Peppa Pig," and then he kills you. Unlike that, PJ Masks doesn't have any form of communication with the viewer, which does what Peppa Pig does, but in a larger scale. Not even the intro mentions the viewer. This story is like you're watching a YouTube video of somebody else doing it. But instead of having a vlog, it's one of those dumb videos. One of those dumb videos where they just never talk, never communicate with the audience. No facial expressions, no waving, not even a title. That is what PJ Masks is like. You can't communicate with them, and if you can't communicate them, that makes it even worse. Now, I'll set aside the pieces of trash which I will throw in the trash can later, but there's something that is the worst of them all, and the one that is the most notorious for turning people into zombies. It's called coco melon, if you can't tell. Now, what's horrifying about coco melon? I'll tell you why. Now, this time it isn't the fact that it doesn't communicate. There are a couple parts where the baby ominously uses its ominous, cold, dark, black eyes to stare into another one's soul and rip it out of them. But besides that, no communication. But there's something worse. It is about the visuals. How many frames per second is the notorious Baby Shark episode from this horrifying TV show? Extremely fast. And for this, it causes a child's mind to, in order for him to see it, he has to be like in a trance-like state, like a zombie. So every single time that plays, the kid is being turned into a zombie. I'm pretty sure that one day Coco Melon will release an episode that will be able to make the babies start attacking everybody in the family and the household, and have the police arrive. And when the police comes in, the baby comes down and uses the police to beat up. That's what's gonna happen in the future, and that's Coco Melon. Extremely fast. Now, how fast, you say? How many frames per second is it? I'll take a clip from a fight scene, specifically a Bruce Lee fight scene, an animated Bruce Lee fight scene. Usually these is like, each punch, there's like a clip, like really, really annoying, but all it does is make it more tense and awesome. So it's really quick, like, ah! But that is number 2. And it only is one small section of that episode of the TV show. But for Baby Shark, faster than the darn fight scene. And what that does is for a fight scene, it's obvious because you're trying to see every single choreographed move. But for Baby Shark, no, that's not how it works. It's just trying to get the viewer in so that the parents can think it's healthy for the kid because this is what he's doing all day long. And that is not good, everyone. We don't want zombies in our houses. So give me a favor, give the world a favor, give your kids a favor, and ban every single thing I just mentioned. Peppa Pig, PJ Masks, and of course, the notorious Coco Melon. Off of your TVs, off of your computers, off of your phones. And next time I will be here talking about another issue. What is that issue? Videos that are free. You don't have to purchase a TV to see it. But it uses basic human functions against the human body, which in this case is you and the well-being of your child. In the meantime, here's a list of weapons that you should equip yourself just in case Coco Melon does turn your babies into zombies. Bye.